Have you ever wondered how to properly cut your cat's nails without turning it into a wrestling match? It's a struggle familiar to many. The thrashing tails, the sharp claws, the plaintive meows. Keeping your feline friend's nails trimmed is important for their health and your furniture's longevity, but it's often easier said than done. The nicks, the bites, the inevitable guilt. It's a task that can leave even the most seasoned pet owners feeling a bit clawed out. Don't worry, we've got you covered with a step-by-step guide on how to do it peacefully. First things first, how often should you trim your cat's nails? Well, it all depends on several factors. For kittens, a trim every 3 to 4 weeks is advisable as their nails grow rapidly. For adult cats, especially those with an active lifestyle, a good rule of thumb is to trim their nails every 4 to 6 weeks. However, if your cat is mostly indoors, their nails may not wear down as quickly, extending this time frame. Now that we know when to do it, let's move on to how to do it. Before we begin, you'll need the right tools. There are a few types of cat nail clippers out there, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Scissor-style clippers are easy to use and give you good control, but they might not be as sharp as other types. Guillotine-style clippers are super sharp and give a clean cut, but they might be a little harder to handle. Then there are grinders, which are great for a smooth finish, but they can be noisy and scare your cat. In addition to clippers, you'll also want to have a few other items on hand. Treats are a must, as they help reward your cat and make the experience more positive. A towel can be used to gently wrap your cat if they're a bit skittish. And don't forget styptic powder, it's a lifesaver if you accidentally cut into the quick of the nail and it starts to bleed. With the right tools in hand, you're ready to start. Now let's dive into the step-by-step process of cutting your cat's nails. First things first, pick a time when your cat is relaxed, perhaps after a meal or playtime. This will make the process smoother for both of you. Now, onto the main event. Start by holding your cat gently in your lap. Make sure you're both comfortable before you begin. If your cat is particularly fidgety, you might find it helpful to wrap them in a towel, leaving only the paw you're working on exposed. Next, take your cat's paw in your hand. Apply gentle pressure to the top of the foot and the padding underneath. This will cause your cat's claws to extend, giving you a clear view of what you're working with. Now let's talk about the quick. The quick is the pink part of your cat's nail where the nerves and blood vessels are located. You want to avoid cutting into this area as it can cause your cat discomfort and even bleed. Instead, aim to cut only the transparent part of the nail which extends beyond the quick. When you're ready, position your nail clippers at a slight angle, following the curve of the nail. Be sure to make a clean cut without any jagged edges. After each nail, take a moment to reward your cat with a treat or a pat. This positive reinforcement will make the experience more enjoyable for your feline friend and easier for you in the long run. Remember, it's better to trim too little than too much. If you're unsure, just take off the sharp tip. Over time, as you get more comfortable with the process, you'll be able to judge better how much you can safely cut. Finally, don't forget to check for and trim the dew claw. This is the nail on the inner side of the paw, similar to our thumbs. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be discouraged if it takes a few tries to get it right. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We've explored how essential it is to trim your cat's nails regularly, not only for your furniture's sake, but also for your furry friend's health and comfort. Timing is crucial, so look for those telltale signs that it's time for a trim, such as excessively sharp nails, or your cat getting its claws stuck in fabrics. We've also discussed the importance of having the right tools at your disposal. A good quality cat nail clipper is your best friend in this process. And remember, the step-by-step guide we've provided is there to help you navigate through each nail trim session. The key word here is patience. Cats may not be fond of nail trims at first, but with time, they'll get used to it. Use positive reinforcement strategies like treats and gentle praises. With these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a pro at cutting your cat's nails. Remember, it's all about creating a positive experience for both you and your furry friend.